process is still the same to this day. People will send me requests and ask me to do something, like, hey, I have Phan coming up, and I'll be that one tweet or that one Facebook comment or that one YouTube comment, and I'll go into my lab and I'll film something.
So what makes the relationship with your fans so special?
I think the relationship is the fact that I'm actually communicating with them, I'm engaging with them, I'm talking to them, I'm tweeting to them, or YouTubing or Facebooking them, so there's this amazing, really two-way dialogue that's happening between my audience and myself.
And what does it feel like when you show up somewhere, when you're used to being behind your computer and you've got all these people screaming your name and it's coming to see you?
Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird.
So you have a lot of fans out there. So when you do speak with your fans, what are a lot of things that you get asked? Like, what are the most popular looks that you get asked to help create?
More of it would be tips about how they can make the makeup last longer, or acne problems. So a lot of it's more skincare based. Some of it, like, what are some trendy colors I can wear? A lot of trend stuff too.
So where do you get most of your inspiration?
I still live with my family, my brother and sister-in-law Promise, you guys know her. And I still film everything myself, I edit myself, and I'm still doing the same thing. The only difference is that I'm just flying more and meeting more amazing people, which I think that's my favorite part about this amazing collaboration.
So you're self-taught with your videos, or are you self-taught with your makeup as well?
A lot of it. I think the best way to learn anything is to just sit there and just try it out for yourself, and just sit there and just do it.
So what are your top tips for everybody out there? I think one of the things we all love to see you do are these amazing things you do with eyes. So talk about how to get the perfect cat eye.
Oh gosh, it really depends on your eye shape. But for me, I'm all about how the eyeliner needs to taper out. Like, it should start really thin around the inner corners and really get a little thicker and taper out and thin out again and swoop back in.
And I've seen you use tape before. Is that to get the perfect swoop?
That's if, your hands are not as coordinated. And for me, actually filming videos is not really easy. It's actually easier for me to do my own makeup with a mirror and then...
I will be flawless, don't worry.
I'm gonna be bulletproof, Steve, don't worry.
What does your family think about everything? Are they really supportive about it all?
At first, my mom was, she was happy, but she didn't know what I did. Like, you make a living from doing what? Like, how? I'm like, oh, Mom, I'm uploading this video. She's like, okay. But it wasn't until I did my deal with Lancome, it legitimized me in my mother's eye.
Of course.
Because she's a huge fan of Lancome.
You have a real joy.
Yes, now I have a real, legitimized.
That's how parents are. So talk a little bit about your love of art and how that influences your approach to makeup and even making your videos.
Oh my gosh, I just love anything that tells a story. It doesn't matter if it's a movie, a picture, a painting, music, something that tells a story. And for me, I really believe makeup on a woman can really tell a story. Like, so I know this sounds weird, but one time I was driving and I looked over and I saw this lady next to me driving too, but her mascara land. It was like running down, and I realized she was crying. I thought to myself, I wonder why she was crying, like little stories like that. I think it's really fascinating, and I think makeup in itself is kind of like a woman's masterpiece that she's wearing and she's presenting to the world.
So, let's see, what about your favorite, like your must-have products that you have in your makeup bag no matter where you go, whatever purse you pick up, you've got them in your bag?
Powder. Powder for sure, you need powder. I don't think oily face is... I just think like oily face, unless you like that look, it's not a look that most people like. Concealer, because sometimes maybe you have like a blemish, or sometimes your makeup is kind of falling apart or melting off on you. Concealer can really help fix that.
What about lips or eyes? What do you favor? Or should you just do both? Everyone says you shouldn't, but...
I'd rather do eyes. Yeah, because that's what people look at when they talk to you. Your eyes are so important. I mean, I'm not looking at your lips when I'm talking to you. Unless you have like gigantic lips or something.
Okay, so what's your favorite trick to play up your eyes?
Well, for sure, mascara. Like, or false lashes for me because I don't have a lot of lashes, but really a lot of mascara just to really open up your eyes and make them look really bright. And most importantly, eyebrows are so important.
Yes, we should talk about brows. Brows are important.
Brows are so important. They say that your eyes are the windows to your soul. Well, windows, they have frames, right? So I feel like your brows are kind of like your window frames. You gotta make them look pretty.